some improvement to their cars this weekend. And behind them, we have the two Frozen Lights in their new permanent livery. Let's get started. 22 cars on the grid, as always. 5 lights. And away we go! Generally
Good start from Alex. Both of the front row getting away well. Alex on the outside.
Oh, Alex has a poor corner. Alex Woodger with a really good start, challenging for second.
Looks like he's already ahead, doesn't it? Great straight line speed from the Ripper.
Jet Coffee's dropped 5 places, Daniel's dropped 3. Mia up 3 in the other Alfa Romeo. As long as you get a good run through the dipper for Alex Woodger, it's good enough.
Alex going through past Alp.
Yes. Further back, Mia fighting Chris. 1, no.
That thing again does not have any lack of straight line speed. I think Alex is going to get a great slipstream off the other Alex there.
Yep. As Maggie has crashed at turn 1 with Ollie. So battling for 16th here as they go into turn 1.
Braun and the Skev Motors up ahead.
Oh, that didn't look good. As Mia, oh, that's a huge accident.
That's the Aquilea of Albarov as well.
So Mia Hart was off the track. Oh, after contact with Daniel. So Daniel is going for the overtake. Well alongside. I don't know.
Did Dan leave enough space on the exit?
Yes.
Yeah, the contact happened before even the exit of the corner.
I
think that's probably
contact with Albert and Ben Scott Evans, who is out. I think that's on Albert, to be honest. I actually know. Ben could be further to the right here.
To be honest, any move into the first corner is going to result in contact more often than not. There just isn't space like all the way through there.
I don't think we can really penalise that, though. That's
good
a
exit
very
here,
good
though.
drive up the mountain straight.
Alex Woodger parking his car close to the middle of the track as he could get away with, but there's gonna go side by side through there.
Just survived it. Meanwhile, Ileana and Mia battling. Mia's through. Oh, that was an interesting look from Ileana there.
I think the cars that are at the front of these trains are
all... that's a
Alex
big look
Woodger hitting the wall.
Woodger. But you just can't overtake through here.
They're now 7 seconds in front of the lead. Probably more of that than that after Alex's mistake just there.
Yes, 9 seconds now. Lewis definitely with more speed this lap. Lewis does get through into 3rd, it seems.
We'll see if Alex can break him into the chicane, but it looks like he's well ahead already.
And Chris battling.
That's going to let Ileana through.
Ileana!
Oh, both of them!
Oh, Ileana hits Chris! Like, would you expect her to be there?
Chris already thought he'd covered off the move against off Mia's overtaking attempt.
Yeah.
He definitely wasn't expecting one from Ileana.
Let's have a look down this straight again.
Look at the speed of that Panus car. Like,
yeah, there's not a chance for Alex here.
These two are holding each other up so much that the battle with like Dan
Ileana's
and Greg is joining this. As Lewis goes through.
Lewis gets through finally.
Now, if Alex knows about this puts a lot more urgency on him getting past Elle.
You are. Oh, Elle is out. This was not a reliability issue.
It looked like it at first, though, didn't it?
Well,
That's quite a strange place to go. Oh!
Just tried to carry too much speed, being pressured by Alex there. That'll really hold up Alex as well.
That's cost Alex at least 5 seconds.
Yeah.
But
and
Elle
cost
from
Elle
pole position.
the race. but not for long, it seems. Meanwhile, Daniel is passed out behind as well. So
If
Lewis
Alex
takes the
hadn't-
lead.
Alex could have easily had a 15+ second lead if he hadn't been held up
Oh
by
yeah.
Albon. Like, it's kind of ruined his strategy. I think he was planning to take the lead into one.
7.4
Long
has to
stop.
wait for Daisy.
I'm surprised if Alex Butcher has a
Blowing
lot
up.
less fuel than that.
It's
That's Mia.
Mia.
And she's done
Disappointment
such
after
a good job for
disappointment for Alfa Romeo. But this will again hold everyone up. Allow Ileana and Lewis to get free. That actually helps Alex, I will say. Yes.
I think Alex knows better, but he's going to be getting desperate because every lap stuck behind Elise is costing him 3 or 4 seconds.
Indeed. Confirmation there, it was an engine failure for Mia. And Alex is through at the end of the mountain straight as Lewis pits.
As does Ileana. So Greg will be our race leader, assuming that he has enough fuel to get around once
And
again.
does pit.
He's
Lewis
really
with
been
a
outperforming it.
6.2.
Quicker stop than Alex. Could potentially be a
Slower
shorter middle
stop
stint.
than Ileana, however Ileana had to wait.
There goes the racing boy, and there is Alex coming down the start-finish straight. But it looks like Lewis might be ahead.
Lewis is ahead of Zach! Lewis is our net leader. Ileana
Challenging Alex, and we know she has better straight line
goes
speed.
through! Will Alex make a move back into the chicane?
That pentagon's not great in a straight line.
That frozen light is. That was easy for Lewis. And that's Alex Woodger ahead. As Dan
Daniel
pits.
pits.
I don't
They were
think...
slowly catching Greg.
As does Alp.
These are really awkward times to pit. It's kind of halfway between a 1 and a 2 stop. We'll have to see
It is.
whether they're putting a heavy fuel load in.
However,
Or whether they're going for a
that
short
means
middle stint.
Lewis will go through into third. That's a heavy fuel load for Dan.
I think they'll go to the
8.5.
end.
Same. Oh, Alp has to wait for Zach.
That's the racing boy. Lewis
Jack
and all
Gray. That's a suspension failure, I believe. Puncture.
That's 2 retirements in 2 races for Slim Pagan.
Ooh.
Lewis now right on the back of Alex Woodger.
Nice
Nice
short
stop.
pit stop. Yes, but we. Oh, Alex
out!
Woodger's out.
That's the same place Alex Hill went off.
Alex has to be worried about this, surely.
On cold tyres, just takes too much
Locks the
speed
front
in.
right.
So Alex once again stuck behind a Panus. It feels like all race long he's just been stuck behind cars that have been costing him so much time. He could easily be just out front, easily leading at this point.
There he goes. Comes into the pits now, having lost 4/10 to Lewis through the middle sector. Everyone was catching on Greg through the middle sector, which is what you'd expect when tyres are going off.
The
Lewis
issue, Greg,
also pits.
is that a problem? Surely
No.
you wouldn't be coming in for a stop that early.
Maybe? No, that's not a problem. This is just Lewis's second scheduled pit stop. Alex also pits this lap.
So short middle stints from those two then.
Greg with a nice stop.
Will come out behind Jack Coffey and
Jack
Eliana.
Coffey leads. Feel horrible for Alex.
He's going to be
Slow
wondering
stop
where
as
it all went
well.
wrong. I think that thing again is the fastest car out there, but he just hasn't had the opportunity to show
Meanwhile,
it.
Dan undercuts or just kind of cuts Lewis here.
And that is for position. They both, like, neither of them
So
have to stop
I
again.
believe the top three, the net top three, is the same. It's the same as how it was in Mexico.
Greg, Dan, Lewis.
Yes. No.
And he's still got that kind of pace to stay ahead of Eliana like that. It's
Yeah.
incredible.
We
Finally
he does
comes
pit
into the pits.
here at 15 of 26.
what's
Ileana
gonna-
becomes about our fifth different leader, sixth different leader.
So I'd say Jack Coffey needs to come out ahead of Daisy and Alp to be in a good position here.
That's or not. Behind, yes, behind Alp.
And the issue
Ahead
with
of
Pentacore
Bronwyn.
and Bron's having a solid race there.
Alex is down in
9.
Let's just watch Greg through the mountain section here, because I believe this is where he's gaining all of his time on those fresh tyres.
So we can see the gap to the Panus up ahead, and I wouldn't be surprised if Greg is right on Ileana by the end of this section.
Wow. Ooh, that didn't sound good. Or look good.
Doesn't seem to have gotten too much time.
Greg might be leading by the end of the lap. Dan's best hope is that these two collide into the chicane.
Nearly long enough to be fueling to the end.
No!
Oh,
she's out! Doesn't roll back, but does block the track.
Is Dan gonna get through okay? They'll see the yellow flags.
A red flag. No, yeah, Dan gets through fine.
She's not really.
Oh, Greg's blowing up! That leaves Frozen Light in prime position for a 1-2. That has massive championship implications this early on.
A winner of the first race retires from the lead of the Australian Grand Prix.
So Daniel through into the lead. Lewis is in second. Apparently not.
It's a very strange strategy from Alfa Romeo, and that's going to drop him right down the order.
That puts Jack Coffey. Alex got past Jack Coffey. And he passed Alp.
As Lewis is rapidly dropping back. Now 7.5 seconds behind their teammate.
Was there a mistake from Lewis? Back with that.
It's a long way going back to the pits.
Alex could easily have been ahead of Dan, right?
Yes. Alex has lost more than 12 seconds in this race.
Doesn't get held up for once, and Lewis retires. Jack Coffey into third for Pentacoron.
Alba will now move up to 4
after that incident, yeah.
So Alex is closing that gap. And if it's the next sector where we'll see if Alex has the potential to maybe chase down that gap to Dan.
Going to do the same thing 2 laps in a row as Alba pits. 5.9, promoting Bronwyn, who is now battling Alp for 5th. 38.61. Alex getting slightly faster each lap. It's going to be close, I think. It's going to be closer than we think. Of course, Dan at this point would definitively hold the championship lead.
Alex, of course, scored no points in the opening round.
And Greg's is not scoring any points this round.
So Alp now on the back of Daisy for 4th place. That gap now 0.7 of a second.
I don't think Alp has it this lap.
That Polite Puffins is just pulling away down the straights even without having the slipstream.
Meanwhile, we watch the #1 Frozen Light come through, likely be #1 on the podium. Honestly, still a decent amount of pace for Dan here. As Dan comes through to win the Australian Grand Prix. Alex finishes in second. Honestly, decent drive in the end. One of the best performances of the day has to be said. Jack Coffey, Pentacorn will be so happy with this.
That will be his first ever Formula Omega podium.
Albert does get past Bronwyn.
I didn't think she'd have enough time to catch up for the end, but she's managed it.
As Dan wins, thank you everyone very much for watching the Australian Grand Prix.